Gospel. A reading from the Gospel according to our teacher, St. John the Evangelist. May his blessings
Amen.
So ben die ben zo tereni so as bekhletsos b'sherino yanang v'yoshaine b'fay benot
Nuksasi kegeye.
From the Psalms of our teacher David the prophet, may his holy blessings be with us. Amen. He has sent redemption to his people. He has commanded his covenant forever. Holy and awesome is his name. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
Alleluia.
Blessed is he who comes in the name of our Lord. Our Lord God, Savior and King of us all, Jesus Christ, Son of the living God, to whom is glory forever. Amen. And Jesus said to them, I am the bread of life. He who comes to me shall never hunger, and he who believes in me shall never thirst. But I said to you that ye have seen me, and yet ye do not believe. All that the Father gives me will come to me, and the one who comes to me I will by no means cast out. For I have come down from heaven not to do my own will, but the will of him who sent me. This is the will of the Father who sent me, that of all that he has given me I should lose nothing, but should raise it up at the last day. And this is the will of him who sent me, that everyone who sees the Son and believes in him may have everlasting life, and I will raise him up at the last day. The Jews then complained about him because he said, I am the bread which came down from heaven. And they said, Is not this Jesus, the son of Joseph, whose father and mother we know? How is it then that he says, I have come down from heaven? Jesus therefore answered and said to them, Do not murmur among yourselves. No one can come to me unless the Father who sent me draws him, and I will raise him up at the last day. It is written in the prophets, and that they shall all be taught by God. Therefore everyone who has heard and learned from the Father comes to me.
Glory be to God forever.
In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, one God, Amen. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Very happy day, and I think nothing is enough to say to the mother, Happy Mother's Day is not enough. Any present is not enough. Any word is not enough. I think any mother, what they are doing for their kids is nothing is enough to say thank you. I just will tell you one thing I learned about the mother. It's not related to the topic, but just my servant who used to serve me, I learned from him a lot. His name is Rafat. He's amazing, he's knowledgeable, he teach me everything actually. And all the time I ask him, bring your wife to come and serve with us. So for a long time I was telling me back, she's serving in another place. So I thought she's serving in another church or serving in another ministry she's doing here or there. And one day I asked him, where she's serving, and he told me the nice answer. He told me she's serving at home. And that's a different perspective I have seen. He told me service is not only at church, service is not only Sunday school, service is not only preaching. No, she's serving really well at home. She is raising the kids, she's taking care of them, she's teaching them about Jesus Christ, she's cooking and cleaning, and that's kind of service. That's giving directly to God. So I've given me a different perspective about service and about love of God, and that the honesty of the mother at home, that in front of God a service also, a loving service actually. And if you open your eyes keda and look to any kids who are doing well, look to their parents and look to the mother. You'll see that the mother is really concentrating, taking care of the kids, teaching them how to pray, open the Bible together, plus the millions of other stuff she's doing at home and taking care of them and dropping them in school and study and. It's endless. So happy Mother's Day. You deserve more and more. I think the words, me and Andrew wake up in the morning to write a card for Sherry, and we couldn't say, it's not enough. So happy Mother's Day, and thank you for all the mothers and for everything you are doing. Let's go to the today gospel. So we are in the resurrection time, and you will see that 50 days, the picture of Jesus Christ rose from the dead, we put it here. Today is a feast of Saint Mark, which is very, very important feast, and he is a very important person because the one preached us, his picture is here. We didn't put it here. Jesus is the most important. This 50 days, Jesus Christ only. No other saints, no other one, nothing. Because he's the most joyous and the most hope we got in the resurrection. And you'll see that the church having the veil in white for 50 days also. Why? Because we are happy with the resurrection. So let's see from today's gospel what's going on. And Jesus said to them, I am the bread of life. He who comes to me shall never hunger. He who comes to me shall never hunger, and he who believes in me shall never thirst. And Jesus Christ now is not stating an option. He's stating a fact. That's not an option, that's a fact. That's a true fact, which is, if anyone go to him, if anyone ask for him, if anyone knocks the door of God, if he is hungry, he will never be hungry again. He will never feel the hunger again. If he is thirsty, he will never feel the thirst again. What does it mean? We are hungry sometimes for a lot of stuff. We're hungry for relationships, we're hungry for friendships, we're hungry to be well known, we're hungry to get some likes and some stuff. We're hungry to feel good, to feel pretty. We're hungry for many stuff. We're hungry for money. We're hungry for food. We're hungry for electronics. A lot of stuff. Yeah? So it's busy. And we feel this hunger is taking a lot of my energy and my life. But Jesus Christ said to us, I am the bread of life. I'm the only thing you can eat. I'll never be hungry. And who can eat? Who will eat today from him, from Jesus Christ himself? He should never, ever be hungry again for anything in the whole world. And that's a fact. That's not an option. If I didn't feel it, that's because I'm not close enough. But that's a fact. We got many of people who tried that fact and who lived that fact. That who comes to me shall never be hunger, and who believes in me shall never be thirsty. So we need to come and to believe. We need to come and to believe. That's it. What we should do, come to him. How to come to him? Like today, we are coming to church. We're coming to church not because you used to come to church, because we are coming to meet Jesus Christ and to take him and to live with him. Who eats of me will live because of me. who eats me, it's Jesus Christ himself, who live because of me. So we need to come to him. Only once a week, 2 hours? No, every day. Every day. Come to him every day so you are not hungry every day. Again? Come to him every day so you are not hungry every day. How to come to him? Stand in front of God and pray and talk to him and tell him everything in your heart. This is the only way you'll not feel hungry. And actually, let's challenge God. Let's challenge him. And say to him, well, you promised if I come to you, I'll never be hungry, I'll never be worried, I'll never be tired or stressed. Okay, let's do it. I'll come to you and see. Can we challenge God? Can we challenge him? Can we challenge God? Yes or no? Yes, we can. You know, our kids, when they are young, they listen, and when they grow up a little bit, they are naughty, they don't want to listen. When they are teenagers, nothing. Whatever you say right, they go left straight away. Right? Right? That's normal. Their personality is growing. Yeah? But as a wise father and mother, I still deal with them in a good way. I still understand that they are growing. Take them in my hug keda and loving them. That's exactly what God is doing with us. I'm still in a teenager. I don't understand. I don't trust. I don't believe. I'm not coming. So I can challenge him. And you will see how he is acting with our challenge. He replied it properly. As exactly he replied on someone who was in this phase. He told him, if I didn't put my finger in your, huh? We see it from when we read it, we feel like, how come you are doing this? How come you are not believing? How come you don't? But Jesus Christ didn't say, that's okay. If that will make you believe, just come, no problem, that's okay. Come and put your fingers here, that's okay. Whatever will make you believe, I will do. That's okay, no problems. The main target is for you to believe. Yeah? So it's very understanding and it's very amazing. So today is asking us for two things. Huh? He who comes shall never be hungry. So let's go for him every day. When you stand up, pray every day, talk to him. Pray every day is not a commandment, is an act of love. It's an act of love. I love you, I want you in my life, I talk to you. And he who believes in me shall never be thirsty. He believes in me shall never be thirsty. If you find yourself in need for anything, thirsty, go to him first. And then ask for whatever you want. Yeah. But I say to you that you have seen me and you do not believe. All that the Father gives me will come to me, and the one who comes to me I will by no means cast out. I love this verse. I love this verse. All that the Father gives me will come to me, and the one who comes to me I will never, by no means, cast out. I will never, by no means, cast out. But some come to you while they are not good. I will never, by no means, cast out. But they are sinners. I will never, by all means, will cast out. Because he said, and no one comes to me. He didn't state his position. He didn't state his sins. He didn't state whatever. He said, anyone who comes to me, I will never cast him out. And that's why we'll see it very clearly in his actions. It's not just words, it's an actions. Yes? Remember the girl was caught in a sin, and everyone was about to stone her. She should be stoned. But he was around. And she looked at him, so I'm about to die. And that's why he said, she will never be cast out. Don't do that again. Yes? So when we come to God, when we ask him for anything, have that belief in your heart. I will never be cast out. Never. He listens and he accepts and he acts. When we speak to God, in the same moment, he listens, he accepts, and he acts. But sometimes we ask him for ways to do stuff. He may do it in a different way. Sometimes we ask him for a timing. Now, he said, not now. Maybe tomorrow or after tomorrow, it's better for you. Maybe so I want it. He said, I don't think that's good for you. I can give you a different stuff. You understand? He's a wise Father who gives us the best thing ever in the best timing. So we always trust in Him. I have to trust. No one who comes to me, I will by no means cast him out. Never. That's a baseline of the relationship. When you go in your prayers, you'll never go out empty. You take something. You take a thing. I'll explain you one thing, and you'll understand what I want to say. If you come every Sunday to church, if you read the Bible every day, in a point of time you feel that you are used to it. I'm used. Okay, well, I'm used to come to church. I don't feel that euphoria and that feeling and that, but that's okay. And sometimes I feel bored a bit. Why I'm coming here? Why I'm doing this? I don't understand. When you cut yourself from the church, you'll understand. Please don't do that. But I'm telling you the experience of all of us when the COVID hit and we can't come to church. And we felt like we're going in the slide. Try and ask anyone who left and go away. He's not happy. He is hungry and thirsty and searching for love everywhere. Nothing make him hungry or thirsty. Nothing make him full or enough. That's exactly the same story like the COVID people when you got the COVID. When we breathe, we don't feel anything. We're just breathing. It's normal. That's a normal thing. Ask the people who got COVID and hit them very well, and they got, and after that, some of them said, "Thank you, Lord, for my breath." It was just normal, but now I understand it was a gift from you, and it was given free, and I was good, but I didn't feel that I'm good. All the fathers give me, I will come to me. And the ones who comes to me, I will by no means cast out. So when you go to God, have this kind of belief. When I stand in front of Him in my home, I'm praying, I will never be casted out because whatever in my mind, I'm accepted and I'm loved, 100%. This is what He said. For I have come down from heaven, not to do my own will, but the will of Him who sent me. This is the will of the Father who sent me, that all He has given me, I should lose nothing, but should raise it up at the last day. This is a promise. And this is the hope, and this is the joy, and this is the happiness, and this is everything. And that's why we are in white all these 50 days. This is the will of the Father who sent me, that all He has given me, which is us, in the day we are baptized, we are given. I should lose nothing, but should raise it up at the last day. This is a gift, and this is a promise. Unless some says, no, sorry, I'm not interested. That's your own will? Okay, thank you. I can't force you. You can go. No problems. But any one of us throw himself in His hands, throw himself in Jesus Christ's hand and say, I am yours, I am all yours, you are my king, you are my master, please lead my life. This is a promise. Should raise Him up at the last day. So who will raise up us in the last day? Jesus Christ Himself. Wake up, come. We put Him down and He raises us up. So the scene that we see in any occasion of anyone who passed away, we see a sad people, hopeless, but the other side, this is what's happening. I will raise him up. I'm raising them up. Yes? That's why we are not really sad when someone, good person, go to heaven or die. We're happy because he's with Christ. Where is the sadness? Yeah. There's no sadness. And that's why during these 50 days, any saint who passed away, whatever, we don't concentrate actually with him. We concentrate only with Christ. Yeah? So we don't mention anyone who died, whatever. If they are with Christ, Baba, why are we worried? Just let's all remember that we are with Christ these days. Okay? So how many promises we got today? How many promises we got today? Promise number 1, come to me and you'll not be hungry. Promise number 2, believe you will never be thirsty. Promise number 3, anyone who comes to me, I will never cast him out. Never. By no means will never cast him out. Promise number 4, he accepted to be with me. I will raise him up in the last day. And this is the joy and the happiness and salvation, that we are protected in him. And away is scary and not the right direction. Again, happy Mother's Day. God bless you all.